Hey, I'm Mika, and today I will be revitalizing this vintage Coach shoulder bag. I found her washed up in a small thrift store for only $6. I think it's mostly due to her damage. They thought she was barely salvageable, but I see her potential. She was all scratched up, dry, and had quite a few pen marks, 2 very large ink stains, and a missing pull and Coach hang tag. The lining was in perfect condition, so whatever marked her up came from the outside, and I also contributed to some of her stains over the past few months. So let's talk about who she is. Meet the Ergo Hobo shoulder bag, made in February 2003. After doing some digging in the archives, I found her in the spring 2003 catalog. She originally had a leather matching pull with a cute metal Coach tag, and came in a range of super fun colors. I really like this light blue situation, but my girl's a classic brown. Yes, she is the younger sister of the highly collectible Ergo. She is the more relaxed, smaller version and is a key piece of early 2000s shoulder bag greatness. The only thing is she needs so much help, but let's get into revitalizing her. These are the tools I'll be using today. First, I'll be using a leather CPR. This is used for moisturizing the leather. Next is a soft horsehair brush. This is used for buffing out any excess product. Next is a smaller horsehair brush, and this is used for actually cleaning with saddle soap. Next is saddle soap, and that's used for actually cleaning the grime and dirt off the bag. And a microfiber cloth to wipe off any excess saddle soap. Finally, I'll be using a cuticle remover to remove any ink stains. Because of her ink stains, I decided against dunking her to avoid blooming the stains further, and instead I decided to spot treat her pen marks with cuticle remover. Next, I came in with a saddle soap and damp brush. Because it's quite abrasive, you don't want to use too much, and you also want to work in sections to avoid it drying unevenly. And then I wiped off each section as I went. I started getting bold and played around with her ink stains. I wasn't seeing any movement or blooming, so I thought it was safe to also clean this area with saddle soap, so I went ahead and did that. After I finished all the sections of the bag, including to pay special attention to the strap since that's where a lot of the dirt and wear was, I moved on to the moisturizing portion. I started to massage the bag with leather CPR, then realized it would be much easier if it was stuffed, so I added a few towels to the inside of the bag, zipped her up, and redid the moisturizing massage. Then I buffed out any excess with a soft horsehair brush and let the bag dry. I actually did this twice as the bag's leather was super dry. Finally, I needed to tackle the zipper situation. Without the original leather pull, the bag was kind of hard to open and close and zip around. I had this old broken keychain clasp and some leftover leather cord from my Chemex restoration that happened to match the leather color perfectly, which was amazing. It seemed so boring at first with just the leather, so I decided to add a quick girly pop little green bow for some interest. I clipped her onto the bag, and now it's really simple to open and close her. And with that, the revitalization is over. As a reminder, here's what the Ergo looked like before: dry, stained, and forgotten. Now she's completely revitalized. I'm actually genuinely surprised at how soft and supple it is to the touch. Now it feels like the expensive Coach leather it was always supposed to be. I'm surprised at how much moisturizing and cleaning actually did revitalize this leather. I really love how this project turned out. It's not perfect, but again, with leather goods, I don't think the goal is perfection. It's wear, it's beauty, and it's the beauty in the imperfection. There are still some signs of scratches and some stains, especially the 2 large ink stains that I'm considering beauty marks at this point. They're not going anywhere. I am really excited to continue using this for many more years to come. I am totally hooked on revitalizing Coaches now. This is so amazing and fun. I have quite a few other Coaches that I'd like to make this a series for, so let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.